Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning co-host of The View and former federal prosecutor, and now Sunny Hostin is author of a brand new book, I Am These Truths, a memoir of identity, justice, and living between worlds. And Sunny is good enough before she goes on The View to talk to us right here on GMA. Congratulations. I'm a little bleary-eyed because I read your book last night and thoroughly enjoyed it. But before we get to the book, Sunny, I want to ask you about something you're going to be talking about on The View, and that, of course, is Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And you honored her earlier this year. She received a major award, and you did some of her readings from her writings throughout her career. What do you think her legacy is going to be, Sunny?
Well, Robin, you know, we lost such a courageous and brave champion of civil rights and especially of women's rights. And I think that will be her greatest legacy, what she did for women. When I honored her, and I was so humbled to have met her, and you see that picture, she's a tiny, tiny woman, but so fierce. We read a lot of her opinions, and her opinion in the Lilly Ledbetter case, she wrote the dissent. And in that dissent, she was the only woman on the court at that time. And she wrote, "The court does not comprehend or is indifferent to the insidious way in which women can be victims of pay discrimination." And her dissent led to President Obama signing the Lilly Ledbetter Act, which even the playing field just a little bit for women's rights and women getting equal pay. And that truly is her legacy. She fought for us. And I cried when I heard that she passed, because she's just was so magnificent, so magnificent.
Yeah, in so many ways, And you're a fighter too, Sunny. I knew that about you, but I learned more about that through reading your book. And there was another Supreme Court justice who had a little influence on your book. Tell us about that. Yes.
Well, you know, I have the honor also of knowing Justice Sotomayor. We're both, you know, Puerto Ricans from the South Bronx projects. And she has often said to me, "When are you writing your book? When are you writing your book?" And I finally said to her recently, "You know, I'm writing that book, Justice." And she said, "Thank you for writing that book, but make sure it is in Spanish and in English. And that way, when there's a little girl or boy that is in a class and that person has English as a second language, as do you and as do I, they will know that being bilingual is a gift, that it is special, and they will be proud of it." And so, Justice, I did it. It's in English and it's in Spanish. And I'm just so happy she encouraged me to do that, because I'm already getting wonderful feedback from people all over the world that are telling me, you know, gracias, you did it in Spanish and in English. So
I'm sure. I mean, you have, oh my goodness, the way you've had to navigate two words, even changing your name, Sunny. I mean, tell people your real name. And do you have any regrets in doing that and changing the name?
I have many regrets. My real name is Asuncion. I'm named after my mother's beloved sister. And I was always called Asuncion. And I was on Court TV with my good friend Nancy Grace. And at the break, Nancy Grace was having a lot of trouble pronouncing my name. And she said, "Can I say something to you?" I said, "Sure, what?" And she said, Asuncion, no one can pronounce that. You should change it. And I said, well, when I was in college, a couple people who couldn't pronounce my name called me Sunny. She changed the chyron at the break, and I've been known as Sunny ever since. And I can tell you that people did start remembering my name. My career kind of blew up. I became very popular, but my grandmother never really forgave me for doing that. And it kind of changed the trajectory of my identity in a sense. People always question, well, what are you? Where are you from? And I think had I not kind of severed that tie, it wouldn't be such a question. And so I regret doing it, but I did it to sort of become more Americanized in a sense. And it's a struggle I think a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. People, it's going to resonate with so many people, Sunny, your book, especially in the time that we're going through right now. And speaking of time, they're giving me the rap. I'm like, this it's Sunny. She's our girl. What do you mean you're going to give me the bum's rush right here? But I wish I could talk to you more about this, and just so incredibly proud of you, Sunny, for this and so many other reasons. And wishing you all the best with the release of the book, I Am These Truths, a memoir of identity, justice, and living between worlds, is out tomorrow. And you can catch Sunny on The View. I love her View.
That's
weekdays
right.
at 11 Eastern. Okay, Sunny. Be well, my friend. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.